So I'm about to go run my errands. But before I do, I must tell the truth. I have a hard time turning my cheek to those who are suffering, okay? And there's a lot of people on my timeline suffering, and they don't have to. I'm just going to be real with you. Tell the truth. You don't have to suffer the way that you do. And I understand that it can be hard to believe. But if you really give it to God, God will heal you and do some amazing things. And you won't have to change the way you look, change, who you are. You have to discover who that is exactly. A lot of times your suffering is coming from the imposter, the person that you have become who isn't you authentically. The other thing is this. So many people are suffering and wanting love and validation from the people they felt hurt them and were supposed to love them. And I understand that wholeheartedly. And here I'm going to tell you what God gave me. Ultimately, God gave me peace, and I'm sure that's exactly what y'all seek. So let me tell you what God did for me. God took the need from validation from other people to love me in order to love myself, right? You have to love yourself, because when you will only allow you to love yourself on the conditions that somebody else loves you, you take the power from yourself and from God and you give it to someone else. Meaning, if you can only feel loved if someone loves you, that's where your love comes from, then you give them the power for you to feel unloved. And that's not what God wants for you. And that's the truth. God does not want the power of love of yourself to be in the hands of someone else. That means not your mama, not your daddy, not your uncles, your grandmama, your brothers, your sisters, cousins, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, or your husband, not even your children. Because all of them have the power to not only betray you, but your love too. That means you give them the power to make you feel worthless when you're worthy. And that is not what God gives you. I need y'all to understand that. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to God. Go to the Most High and let God know that you're ready. Okay? That you are ready. And that you need God to intervene on your behalf. Because you cannot do it by yourself. And I'm telling you, God's going to take you on a journey. And you're going to have to put your sword down. Okay? Because that's what faith is. Faith is knowing that God got you. And you don't need your sword to protect yourself. Put it down. You're going to have to go through the journey. And you're going to have to feel those wounds and understand those wounds. Because in order for God to take you on the journey of healing, you got to go through what wounded you. Okay? And it's going to hurt. You can even feel angry. You can get real mad. But you're going to have to trust God. And you're going to have to hold on. Let me tell you something. One time, God revealed some things to me that I didn't even know. And it hurt me deeply. And it was the worst emotional pain that I ever felt. When I say the worst emotional pain, it was literally like I could feel my heart break. Okay? And I remember I cried so hard that, you see these tears? I cried so hard, and I tried to muffle my cry because I didn't want the neighbors to hear me, because at this time I was in an apartment and them walls is thin. Because maybe they would have been calling 911. But then again, it was LA, so maybe they wouldn't because they used to things like that. But anyways, it hurt so bad I physically felt the pain. Physically felt the pain. And I remember telling God, I'm ready. I will destroy everything. Whatever it is that needs to be destroyed, I will destroy it. No questions asked. And God said, hold on. And so I held on. God gave me all the tools I needed to destroy anything and everything that was of the enemy, right? God said, hold on. And I held on. And we continued on the journey. And at the end of the journey, you have a choice. You could choose war or you could choose peace. And I chose peace. Because at the end of the day, when you choose war, you're going to destroy everything you love. Everything. Even yourself. So hold on. Choose peace. And when you do, God is going to renew a love within you that no one can take from you, because your love does not depend on the validation of someone else. See, I've never been in love before, and people find that kind of hard to believe. I've loved on many different levels, but in love was a love that I never allowed myself to achieve. God allowed me to be in love with myself. And it is the most beautiful thing that I ever felt. I thought the love of my children would be the highlight. But this love is deeper than that.